Hadn't done this in a while. You a little nervous?
Dude, I don't even know what to do. I mean, I used to
Okay.
like be pretty good at this, and now we're sitting here like don't even know what's going on.
Welcome back to Between Two Rigs. I am Jeremy Compton, your hostess with the mostest, and with us, our special guest today, Mr. Pat Salvo. He's came out of witness protection to actually do something in the oil field. It's very nice, very nice. All right, we haven't been here a while. Sorry, fans of the world. Lots of things have been going on, lots of things in DT, lots of things in the industry. 2023 was interesting. We're in 2024 now. The question that we have posed and everyone goes to is, are these the cheapest wells we're ever going to drill right now?
You know, I think that we're at the bottom of the costs of what we're seeing for an all-in sort of item, drilling, completions, facilities. I think that we're sort of there. I think that we're sort of flatlined for a little bit until everything gets busy again. And then we'll start seeing costs try and creep up, right? I mean,
yeah, we saw that in casing,
that's
right? They're predicting that mills are going to raise prices on casing. So we came down 20, 30%. We're still 30, 40% higher than we were 3 years ago.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, we're seeing, right, isn't that what we call inflation? Where cost of goods is going up, cost of services is going up, and it's really hard for actually a lot of profits to actually be even made.
Yes.
Which is sort of where costs are right now. There's a lot of people that are working for as low as they can right now. I mean, costs are through the roof just in general.
It is. I mean, our rates are what they were 10 years ago. Our directional bills are less than they were 10 years ago.
Right.
You know, 2014 is when things started peaking and coming back down. Rig rates are less than they were 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Casing is still higher. Cementing is still higher. Personnel costs obviously are higher.
Yeah.
But I just don't see, we hit a bottom pretty hard.
Yeah.
And it just, I don't see cost collectively in all being able to go down enough for our wells to be cheaper than they are now.
Yeah.
Which is problematic.
Right.
Because our wells aren't cheap enough right now.
Yeah. That's very true. I mean, we need to shave off another 10, 15% to actually be able to make it worthwhile to go invest that money. And we're sitting here at sort of a stalemate of where costs are going versus where they can go.
And, you know, commodities are half the price of what they were 10 years ago.
Right.
Right? So it's really tough. And, you know, as a group like us where we really focus on efficiencies and consistency and continuous ops for customers so that we get those efficiencies, at some point, it's hard to just look at somebody and say, we can bid this out 18 more times. We're not going to be, we might move the needle 0.1%, 0.2% off of where we're at. But the only way we're going to move the needle and drill anything cheaper is to be efficient.
That's right.
That's it, right? Like we have people that are sitting and waiting for these costs to come down so that their well economics make sense. Right. They're not coming down.
Yeah.
We're just not seeing it.
That's right.
With casing, it would take a dramatic slowdown for casing prices to, I mean, we're slow now.
Yeah.
We're what, sub 700 rigs. We're a third of what we were 10 years ago.
That's right.
You know? So it's tough. I don't see prices coming down. As soon as oil starts getting in the 80 and 90s, I see prices starting to come back. I mean, inflation is so bad right now. We're just not going to be able to rely on our suppliers to get the well costs we need. You have to rely on operations to keep the well cost as low as they can be. And I mean, when you go drill an Eagle Ford well with a 10,000 foot lateral in 6 days and you're on and off the well on a multi-well pad for, you know, sub 10 days, that well's not going to get cheaper.
Right.
Same thing in the Haynesville. You go bust off 10K in 17, 18 days, that well's not going to get cheaper. You know, we're at technical limits on a lot of things also. So that's kind of our take on it. We're back in the saddle. The studio is back up and running. Pretty exciting. We're going to have some more of these coming out and kind of following the trend of cost right now where we're going, because that's where it's at. Everybody wants more performance for less price.
Yep. I think we did it before. Cost is king. That's where we're at right now is cost is king. Got to go figure out how to make these things work right. And it's all about operational efficiencies and getting them done right.
Yeah, and it may actually be consistent cost is king now.
Absolutely.
Not can you do it once, but can you do it 4 times on the pad?
Absolutely.
And can you do it with a double lateral length?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so, all right. Until next time, keep it salty, guys.